Hello everyone. The hospital which I chose for the case study is Akershus University Hospital that designed by C.F. Moller Architects. The hospital is located in Akershus, Norway. After Akershus University Hospital became a teaching hospital in 2000, a separate center for research was established. Since then, the research center has taken an increasingly central place in the hospital. The hospital houses 26 separate research groups working on somatic and psychiatric topics. Akershus University Hospital was constructed alongside a special art project. Research has shown that experiencing art has positive health effects and helps treat illnesses such as hypertension, and the hope was that the art would open patients to different cognitive and sensory experiences. The art collection currently includes 12 major works which were designed specifically for their viewing space. They are found both inside the glass street or outdoors around the campus. The art collection now includes unrelated works such as drawings, paintings, and photographs, as well as a new exhibition of a selection of photos from the old hospital building. The artists desired for their work to be read and experienced as art, even if it is integrated into the building's architecture. The new university hospital is not a traditional institutional construction. It is a friendly, informal place with open, well-structured surroundings which present a welcoming aspect to patients and their families. The design of the complex reveals the influence of the high priority given the daylight for all workplaces, views of the surrounding landscape, and contact with the outside environment. Wholeness and variation. The hospital various departments all differ in their dimensions, form and expression. The wards have one kind of architectural expression, while the treatment departments have another, and the children's clinic has an expression all its own. This helps to create a varied visual experience, while at the same time making it easy to find your way around. Although the individual parts of the development each have their own material expression and the material expression of the development varies, nonetheless it is united into a whole by means of a general architectural theme centered on panels and transparency. In this way, a unity is created between the individual parts of the complex, which thereby receive a subtle effect of transparency and depth. Those are the materials of each unit, such as glass, plaster, and aluminum paneling for treatment department, dark screen tiling for boards, wood cladding for children's department, etc. Large color panels designed by Icelandic artist Birgir Andrésson form a natural element and provide a palette for the color scheme of the whole hospital. Art is visible everywhere throughout the Akershus University Hospital. It has been integrated in many forms, shapes, and sizes and creates a deliberate contrast to the traditional functional image of hospital construction. A glass-roofed main thoroughfare, in which wood is the dominating material, links the various buildings and departments. The glass street begins in the welcoming foyer of the arrivals area, where the main reception desk receives visitors, and concludes in the foyer and separate arrivals area of the children's department. The glass street has a town-like structure with public and semi-public zones defined as squares and open spaces, offering the everyday functions of a town: church, pharmacy, hairdresser, florist, cafe, and kiosk, as well as traffic notes and other services for the benefit of patients, relatives, and staff. In natural continuation of these functions, a number of other services such as health information, polyclinics, and outpatient surgeries are located near the street level of the thoroughfare. The glass street is the unifying heart of the development. Here, various local materials, wood, stone, and glass, are united in overall composition. The wards are centered around four so-called courtyards, which ensure a well-defined daily life for the patients, with a manageable level of social contact, assisted by clear staff interface. The wards of the children's departments are equipped with windows which give the children and young people individual views of both the sky and the surrounding greenery from their beds. The well-equipped facilities for patients secure excellent contact between the children and their families. The hospital structure helps to ensure that the patient remains the natural focus on the physical design, despite the strict and demanding logistical requirements which underlie all hospital constructions. The most important characteristic in the physical design of the Akershus University Hospital has been the central requirement for high-quality daylighting throughout the entire complex, right from the experientially rich main thoroughfare, glass roofs and impressive glue dam and glass sections in the middle of the street, to the generously sized windows of the wards and treatment departments. Sustainability concept. The Akershus University Hospital is a highly sustainable design, making use of locally sourced materials and geothermal energy to provide 85% of the hospital heating and more than 40% of the total energy consumption. The scheme aims at a high degree of sustainability in terms of energy consumption, social sustainability, and economic liability. The hospital possesses an intentionally non-institutional character. It is a building where plentiful daylight, beautiful services, integrated artworks, and harmonious sequences of spaces play important roles without neglecting the requirements of logistics, operation, and functions. Those are some pictures of the part of the hospitals. Models of the hospital. Plans. First floor plan, second floor plan, and fifth floor plan. Thank you for listening.